Alright, this is a quick video on my Oregon chain sharpener. I'm finishing up, but those are chains that I've already sharpened. I'm going to do the last one, and the point of this video is to capture the settings. This is for my MS-250 saw. The setting is at 30 degrees. The rotation is set at 55. And there's 0 back and forth. I use this manual here, and I'm going to show you just how it works. And I call this my Liberty ship method, because there's no way I can make these chains last very long. On the Liberty ships, they went across the ocean twice before they were sunk, which is why they use welding. These chains are going to hit the ground in a hurry, to be honest, because the way the things we deal with are indeed trees, fence posts, things like that. And they just don't have a longevity because they impact the ground. Stand by. All right. Here's the way I do it. All right. This chain is sharpened. This chain here is, I'm going to do the last half of the saw. I did a total of 5 chains today, this morning. And you can see the dirt, the metal that comes off of these. And what I do is I try and find my shortest one on whichever side I'm working. And seems like the other half of this chain got the roughest steel. Let's see, that one may be promising, or this one may be promising. And yeah, you should probably clean the chain, but that's not the way I'm rolling here. I need to get done, and I take these chains, so I have them up in Tennessee, and that's rusty, to cut, and I don't have time to sharpen them. I do it here. Let me make sure we're still recording. We're in camera, is in range. Okay. These things have angles and dangles. Okay. First thing I do is I have it set. Okay, I need it to go down a little lower. This sets the depth, how far it goes down. These are at angles, and it really is straightforward once you get going. Then I decide just how much more I want to cut off the chain. So that's it right here. I did it on the other side. This rotates that way when you do the other blade. The only setting I messed with is right here. Either 30 here or 30 there. The grinder and the rest of the unit stays in place. The other thing I do is I make sure I'm out of the way when I turn it on. Okay. All right. I have it cranked down, then we go down like so. This goes one direction, you skip 2 teeth, come down, and I can see in the angle here that it looks sharp and bright. Okay, and we go to the next one. As into which is the best or what have you, I don't know. They also talk about losing tempering, but odds are it's going to hit a rock within the first 10 cuts, I'd say. There's the next one. When I sharpen them by hand myself, I would argue at one point that I can do better, but it's just not worth it anymore with the round file. You just take off a little material. I mean, eventually it's going to wear out. The chain is a wear item. Okay, let me come here and get this set up so you can possibly get a different angle. Have it locked in. Here we go. See the darkness? See how it looks bright? Pretty? That's basically all I'm doing, is going around taking off a little. I had to take off a lot more on some of the chains, but again, worst comes to worst, I buy a new one. I'm just trying to offset the well, not the cost, it's just that at the farm we had a whole bunch of them. I got 3 chainsaws or 4, and the big thing is not taking the time when I'm there to sharpen the file. Do it when I'm back here in the wonderful state of Alabama. So let's see, we talked about the settings. We talked about the Liberty ship, and just basically that during World War II, the ships weren't going to last. The Germans were sinking them way too fast. So they used welds, and they did last 20 years or so after the war. They made so many of them, but that was the whole point. As in, the whole point here is to get done with sharpening the chain so I can get on to working on other things. It's a beautiful day here too, and I come up here, and I don't know if you can see, but right there you can see that I've already got these. Alright, so let me turn this off. I'm going to clean this up, but when I bought the saw it came with a few things, and one of the things that it came with were 2 wheels, a larger one. What is this one? An 3/16, and the other is a 1/4 and 1/8, and then a flat ceramic. I've since bought one more of the larger type, and I have one more set of the smaller type coming in. Okay, the other thing I do is I got some of these, I don't know, for 5 or 6 inches. These are meal things. And what I do is I set the chain in it, and I cover it with oil, and what happens is it's transported back and forth, and I'll tape these up. It basically, it'll work its way in there, and I use the detergent oil. See, this is a Walmart special, Haviland. Anyway, I've had this for years. Just the cheapest stuff that I was using for whatever reason, another car. Not a lot of this stuff is all pretty much the same. Anyway, there's the Oregon. I wanted to do a quick video because I'm going to take it apart, take it off the bench to work another program, and I'll be done with this for whatever length of time it is.